The Scorn Empire, Part 6. War Beasts of the Scorn. The Scorn Empire relies heavily on a wide variety of fearsome beasts in battle, drawn primarily from the savage wastelands of eastern Emerald. These monstrous creatures are conditioned extensively by the Paingiver class, a process that highlights perhaps the most fundamental difference between war beasts used by the Scorn and those used by their Western enemies. Whereupon war beasts fighting in the Western forces may be willing participants in their warlocks' battles, Scorn war beasts are little more than wild animals enslaved to the will of their masters through the dark art of morphology. To prepare a beast for obedience to a Scorn warlock, the beast handler must first break its spirit. This is done with a combination of torture, stress induction, physical modification, and the application of potent drugs to keep certain creatures the creature tractable and aware during the conditioning. The beast handler's knowledge of morphology is instrumental to the conditioning process. The tremendously dangerous beasts of the Scorn armies could not have mastered it without it. Scorn warlocks using morphology can, to control their war beasts in battle, draw vitality from their flesh and drive them to violence well beyond what they were capable of in the wild naturally. In addition, by reducing a war beast's need for sustenance, skilled morphologists can offset some of the massive costs keeping numerous war beasts fed and watered on the field. Although many war beasts are taken directly from the wild, the Scorn also maintain a number of breeding programs at facilities overseen by experienced beast handlers. These breeding farms are particularly vital to establish in areas where the Scorn military does not have access to traditional resources, such as the territories held in the Bloodstone Marches. War beasts such as Titans and Rhinodons are bred for size, stamina, and aggression, traits that are further enhanced by the Paingiver's conditioning regimen. In addition to the wide range of war beasts commonly enslaved in the service of the Empire, there are many rare and unique creatures that the Scorn war beast arsenal. Specialists among the war beast handlers direct the modification and training of each species, tailoring the conditioning to each creature's anatomy, capability, and temperament. For example, the aggressive Cyclops do not require pain barbs to encourage them to combat. Instead, they are genetically altered to augment the supernatural abilities of their unique vision and have been trained to bear heavy armor and wield a variety of many weapons. Others, such as the Basilisk Kires, are even more extensively modified to control the destructive powers they can generate and unleash. Female and male basilisks are employed differently in battle and require specific procedures to augment and control their powers. Undoubtedly, the most impressive display of beast handler skill is their mastery of the gargantuan beasts known as Titans. These creatures, reasonably intelligent for a herd animal, are docile in the wild, yet possess a physical strength equal to a few legendary living beasts. Girded in thick metal plates and armed with an array of enormous weapons, a Titan conditioned for war is a match for anything the Scorn might encounter on the battlefield. The proper application of selective pain serves as to goad them into unrivaled ferocity and has made them the premier war beasts of the Scorn Empire. Addendum: Scorn House War Beasts. Although several of the fiercest Scorn war beasts must be captured from the wild, the Bronzeback Titan and Razor Worm, for example, cannot be bred in captivity. Many houses breed and train war beasts of their very own. These houses boast some of the best conditioning programs that the Empire has to offer, and their beasts bring vast sums at the market. Scorn breeders are often selected for specialized traits, such as the size and shape of spines, horns, and tusks, and the color of skin, fur, and scales. These traits ensure that a house beasts are easily identifiable. Scorn houses with the resources to breed and train their own war beasts gain a tremendous advantage over their peers that lack this ability. Such houses have their pick of war beasts available, both of those bred by their own beast handlers and those captured in the wild as house resources, and influence goes a long way on the open market. End addendum.